All right, hey guys, I'm gonna do a very gentle face massage today, and I'm going to demonstrate with my Kansa wands. Now I have a couple of them, actually I have a few of them, but these are the three that I took out today. So my original Kansa wand, I paid like over $60 for it. I've had it for like almost 20 years. Actually 20 years, yeah, if not longer, to be honest. And since then, I have found some cheaper ones. You do not need to spend that much money on one. Trust me on that. Okay. But I just wanted to show you a couple options. This is actually one that has a little bit of a longer handle. This has the mini handle. And then this one is a thin one, a real small one. And this is for the eye area. And I absolutely love this. So again, these are some options and I highly suggest them. I really like them, but I don't think you need to pay a ton of money. Okay, and I think I'm going to use this one today, the one with the mini handle. And I'll definitely use this one too. So I already did my face, and yeah, so I'm good to go. And I'm going to wash it, even though it's clean, but I'm just going to give it a good little rinse off just before I start smearing it all over my face. So you want to make sure that it's clean. And I already have stuff on my face, but I am going to add just a little bit more lubrication, and you can use whatever your skin does well with. This is just my face balm. And I'm going to apply it directly to the wand. Now you can apply it to your face, but I already did a layer on my face, so I've already got a bit on my face. And you don't want to rub it in completely when you're doing a massage, because you want to make sure that you have enough slip on the surface, okay? So here's my wand. Now, if you want to start by opening up the lymphatic channels, you can certainly do that, okay? But I'm going to save time, so I'm just going to go right in, all right? You can do your neck. Just be very, very careful in this triangle, but you can certainly do your neck. I am going to just focus on the face today, okay? Now, there's a lot of different methods, a lot of different ways to do this. I'm just doing what I love, okay? I'm going to start at my chin. I like to start at my chin, okay? And you're just going to do little circles, and you're just going to kind of move it around. And you're going to just slowly move it around the skin, and you can see it's perking my skin up. So if you have hyperreactive skin, you don't want to spend too much time in any one area, and just do this a little bit and see how your skin responds. Okay, again, if you're not sure how your skin is going to respond, just don't do it too long. So you may not want to do it as long as I'm going to do it for. All right, make sure you get your lips. And there's a lot of different ways to do this. I'm just doing a very gentle, basic one. Now, if your skin turns gray or kind of like this blue-gray, that can be very normal. It's just the metals interacting with your skin. No, it does not mean it's detoxifying your skin. Okay, I know that that's what's out there, but it can just be a reaction with the oils and stuff on your face. Okay, so when I used it over a zinc balm, it pulled up this dark, dark, dark color, but it was simply interacting with the face balm. Okay, so that color is not an indicator of your skin detoxing, just so you know. Okay, I like a good product, but I don't like it when people talk about things that aren't true about it. I'm not saying this doesn't detoxify your skin. Don't misunderstand me. What I'm saying is that color is just a chemical reaction. Okay. Now, could it be that it's interacting with toxins in your skin? I suppose. Okay. But I know for sure that it interacts with different products, different chemicals on your skin, different oils on your skin. It doesn't mean that it is a toxin. That's what I'm trying to say. It interacts with things that are not necessarily toxic, okay? So people that do this and get the color and then they keep doing it and then they don't, that's not necessarily a sign that their skin has been detoxed, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. But I love this because look at the pink that I'm pulling up on my forehead. You know, I'm all about circulation. I love increasing circulation. But again, when you have hyperreactive skin, you have to be really careful, okay? Again, you only want to do this if you know that a gentle massage with your hands is okay, because you don't really want to start doing anything to your skin that can trigger. You don't want to trigger too much of an inflammatory response, but a little bit you need for healing. And again, I can't give advice to anybody because unless I see your skin, like I can see it and really, really look at it and assess it, I can't make blanket recommendations for anybody. So you have to know your skin and you have to be okay with experimenting. So if you don't know how your skin is going to respond, I always tell people to start with just a small area of their skin. Like maybe do a little bit of your forehead and do a little bit down here, and that's it. And see how your skin responds to it, okay? We don't want to cause irritation. We don't want to damage the skin. And when your skin is already seriously damaged, if it's thin and waxy and shiny, you don't want to go in and start, doing too much to it because you don't want to injure your skin. So again, you really have to know your skin and always start off very gently, okay? And again, you can certainly do your neck, which I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time doing that right now, okay? And then I'm going to do my eyes. And again, I'm just going to wash it real quick. They were clean and they were just in a container, but I'm just going to wash them off just for extra measure. And I think I'm going to put just a tiny bit more oil on it. And it's nice because you can just go right around the eye very gently. It's extremely gentle, just so you guys know, like very, very gentle, because you do not want to be aggressive around your eye area. It's really just the friction. I'm not applying a lot of pressure at all. So I do want to increase a little bit of blood circulation in this area though, especially as I get older. But again, not enough to tug on the skin too much. It's just very gentle. And again, you can go and do the lips. This is like the perfect size for the lips. It's a good way to really increase circulation in the lips. All right. So there's that. Another nice way is to just do the finger tapping. Tap, 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 tap. And again, this is for damaged skin that you don't want to do too much aggressive stuff. The finger tapping is nice. You can also, and again, just kind of You can go in with this part of your finger and just kind of gently press, not too hard. And you can kind of roll, do the rolling again very gently. Again, you just have to, kind of assess your skin. If you feel like there's a little bit of suppleness to your skin and it's not like hard and waxy and shiny, then you can go in with a little bit more. But again, just gentle patting and tapping is probably all you're going to be able to do if your skin is really damaged at the moment, okay? And again, little bit of tapping. And again, once your skin is like flexible, okay, you can do some of the face rolling, okay, some of the pinching, but again, that is not going to work if your skin is really damaged, okay? So again, it's, you really just have to go into this very, very slowly. And then of course there's facial cupping, but this is not to be done on skin that is irritated, reactive, or severely damaged, okay? It's a no-no. So I'm going to hold off on this one. I will do another video at a later point with that, okay? So this is just a general way to really increase circulation, and I don't have any color on my skin at the moment, so this didn't do it this time. So obviously the balm that I'm using did not interact with that at all, but yet other oils and stuff can, just so that you know that. So this is a good way to just, again, get your skin activated without doing anything too aggressive. Now, if you want, you can go in with the smaller one. You can do a little more pressure on the forehead. It's a little smaller, so you're going to get more fascia work. You're going to be really getting into the fascia more for sure, okay? You can really pull the red up on the forehead because it's quite bony. Remember, fascia work is deeper. It's deeper than just the skin. So this is not going to be recommended for someone with really damaged skin at the moment, okay? But as the skin starts to heal and you get more pliability in the skin, then you can start going a little deeper into the fascia. So again, everything has to be in baby steps. So this little one is really nice to just kind of go in and do different areas that you want to concentrate on. No, this does not cause wrinkles, okay, just so you know. It's actually helping to reduce some of the adhesions, and it's helping to help the fascia and get more blood flow and nutrients and fluid to the skin and more removal of waste products, okay? So it's actually going to enhance and support the skin, okay? So, and then of course there's basic facial massage where you just use your hands. And you guys know I'm a big fan of that because our hands are free. You don't have to buy anything. And you're working with the friction at the level of the skin and the pressure at the level of the muscle, okay? So adding a little more pressure is what gets the muscle manipulated. And then for fascia, you want to kind of plant and roll, kind of like you're just, I like to use my knuckles. This is like one of my favorite ways to really get into the fascia. You're just kind of knuckle rolling like this. You're just going to do the whole face. You can also take your fingers and just plant them and just do little circles. This is another kind of nice way to do some gentle lymph motion without too much friction. You're just planting and rolling. And again, varying the pressure depending on what your skin can tolerate, okay? So again, I'm not here giving a one size fits all. You have to just know your skin and you have to experiment start off with the most gentle before you start increasing. Just don't go right in. Okay, if you have sensitive skin, don't go right in with some of the more aggressive facials. Okay, go really slowly and really gently. Okay, I didn't want to go over too much today. I'm at what, just 15 minutes, a little over 15 minutes, but I did want to go over the Kansa wand. And I wanted to just go over some really basic stuff, how to increase circulation to the skin and kind of get it a little more mobile and a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Get the circulation going more. Okay, really get the fluids going more. So I'm not here to tell anybody to go in if you have damaged skin and start doing all of this stuff to your skin, because you need to be really, really careful. But this is just a way that you can slowly ease into it. Okay, so remember, hands first, doing just gentle tapping, gentle massage, see how your skin does with it, and then you can try going in with a Kansa wand, and then you can go from there. Okay, signing out.